Yeah, you want to hold on tight. When we get over 10 miles an hour, it gets pretty scary. But he'll talk a little bit more about our wildlife rescue most likely towards the end of the tour. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask after the tour about the wildlife.
Well, that was the animal section. We're going to go ahead and head on up to the front again. We're going to drive through a little bit more of the grove. Up here on your right-hand side, just after Aztec, the Caracara, we're passing the kumquats. Now these are Nagami kumquats. You actually eat these whole. You do not peel them. Most of the flavor is actually in the peel. If you do peel them, they will not taste the same. So those are the kumquats. On your left-hand side, that's the Ortanique. It's got a sign right next to them. It's a mixture of an orange, a tangerine, and it's unique. That's why they named it the Ortanique. Now back to the kumquats. These kumquat trees are actually about 50 years old now. They do stay pretty small. They keep them trimmed short so it's easier to pick them also. If you look off to your left-hand side, you'll see a white house. That's Bill Mixon's house. They actually built that shortly after they sold the property on the other side. Now, like I said earlier, he's about 80 years old now. He is retired. His son, Dave Mixon, runs the farm right now. Bill Mixon actually wrote a book. It's on sale up in front in the gift shop or on Amazon. On your right-hand side, that's another one of the wells. That one goes down about 450 to 500 feet. Now over on the left-hand side, those are temple oranges over there. Temple oranges are actually pretty sweet. They have a loose-fitting skin on the fruit, very sweet fruit. They're easy to peel. And on the right-hand side, we're actually coming up on a grapefruit tree. Go ahead and slow down. Damon's going to pick a couple of leaves to show you those. Grapefruit trees are unique in the fact that they have a little heart-shaped leaf on the bottom of the other leaf. Most citrus trees do have an extra leaf growing off of them, but these are the only ones with a heart-shaped leaf under it. They're also a larger leaf and a little glossy. He's going to hand a few of them out to show you. If you don't want to keep them, you can just toss them off the side. They are biodegradable.
Heart-shaped baby leaf down at the bottom. That's an easy way to identify a grapefruit tree. A lot of the other citrus don't have the heart-shaped baby leaf. They might have a smaller leaf, but it's usually not heart-shaped and not as prominent. So go ahead.
All right, here we go. Now there are some more kumquats on the left-hand side over just ahead of us. Those ones they actually let people pick from. They do have it inside. They have some for sale already. And they also sell empty bags that you can go pick your own with. There's more kumquat trees on the other side of the building as well. Now Mixon Fruit Farms has about 50 acres here in town. They also have about 500 acres out in the country that they farm on. Right, we're coming up on the back side of the Mixon building right now. Now this silver pipe with the yellow top on it that's sticking out the back of the building is actually the discharge for the rest of the pulp and the peels from juicing the oranges. Right now it was really. They actually fill up that trailer behind the tractor and take it over to the cows across the street. They eat the peels, they like it, we don't have to waste anything, so it's actually pretty good. Now along here on the back of the building is also the conveyor belts. They use those to move the oranges around, checking for size and freshness, and also wash them and give them a wax coating for when they put them on the shelves. If you look through there, you'll see a bunch of cardboard boxes on the top part. Those are the boxes that they use for when they're shipping them out. And they do all the packing and shipping from back here. Now on your right-hand side is the grapevines. Those are muscadine grapes. Muscadine grapes are used for muscadine wine. They usually sell them to wine companies here in Florida. But last year they actually gave most of them away. They were giving them to people for just to have as a snack on the table. Also on the right, you'll notice the blacktop driveway. That goes back to the pavilion and the koi pond. The koi pond's actually pretty nice. You should go check that out. There's a bunch of Japanese koi in there. There's also a bunch of turtles, a nice waterfall. It's very nice. Also on the right-hand side, you'll notice a forklift. That's one of the ones they use out in the field to pick up your boxes of oranges so they can load them on the truck easier. There's also several white trailers. Two of them are coolers. One of them's a freezer for extra orange juice. That way in case they run out of the fresh squeeze, they always have something that they can sell to the public. And also on the right is the Mixon's Magical Maze and Butterfly Garden, as well as the Bounce House. You can check that out after we're done with the tour. And inside they also have another tour. You just go to the back of the building. You'll see 2 large black doors. You can go right through there and check out the packing house. There's also a stand that you can go up onto and check out the juicer. I don't know if it's running right now, but when they do have it running, you can see the whole juicing process.